Recently, one of the silliest events I've ever heard of happened called Ape Fest, and it's held by the Bored Ape Yacht Club, so you have to have a Bored Ape to be allowed entrance. It's like getting into the Salty Spittoon. You have to prove how tough you are, except here, you have to prove how cool you are by owning a Bored Ape. But inside this party, well, that was apparently masterminded by John Kramer himself, a bunch of the attendees started reporting that they were experiencing severe skin and eye injuries after attending this event, which is pretty daggone scary. And Bored Ape Yacht Club even came out and put a tweet out about it, and they said, apes? So fucking stupid. We are aware of the eye-related issues that affected some of the attendees of Ape Fest and have been proactively reaching out to individuals since yesterday to try and find the potential root causes. Based on our estimates, we believe that much less than 1% of those attending and working the event had these symptoms, and that's a number they're okay with. While nearly everyone has indicated their symptoms have improved, we encourage anybody who feels them to seek medical attention just in case. And I know you're sitting there scratching your little noggin wondering what caused all these issues, and it's because they experienced prolonged exposure to UV light. And here I have a testimonial that someone posted of someone that attended the event. They said, quote, "I woke up at 4 and couldn't see anymore. Had so much pain and my whole skin is burned. Needed to go to the hospital," one attendee posted on the last day of the event. "The doctor told me the UV of the lighting of the stage did it. It has the same effect as sunlight, still cannot see normally." So the nincompoop who decided to set up this whole event didn't realize that you can't just blast people with UV light because it has the same effects as sunlight and expect everything to be okay. So obviously the NFT bros had the best brains on this operation setting up this whole event. It honestly is starting to just feel, the more I look into it, it's starting to feel more and more like a supervillain plotted this whole thing. Like this is the Legion of Doom's scheme to wipe out all NFT bros. And I'm trying not to laugh at this situation, but at the same time, it's just so funny. And someone replied to this post and said, "Oh my fucking god, they used UVC germicidal lamps as blacklights. They're just fucking out there. You should never see this." And these are the pictures they shared of the Bored Ape event where this dude's taking a shit. Because obviously this is implying that NFTs are shit, so I understand that. And then there's this, just once again pointing out and showing that they used UVC lighting, which is supposed to never be seen. And I just wanted to show you how insanely dangerous UVC radiation exposure can be, because there was a little product that came out called the Safety Light UV Wand, which was just a handheld UVC germicidal wand that was meant for sanitization, but the FDA had to put this whole little article out saying that it's insanely dangerous and that only just a few seconds of exposure to it could cause damage to the skin, eyes, or both. And these goofballs at Ape Fest were party hardying all night long under this kind of lighting. And here's a further breakdown of what exactly this kind of lighting will do to you from Dr. Glockum Fleckum, which I'm sorry, that's just such a funny last name. He said, "You blasted ultraviolet light directly into people's faces, resulting in the breakdown of corneal epithelium. These corneal abrasions, although exquisitely painful, will heal. The legend of your incompetence, however, will last forever." And yeah, this is one of the most incompetently put together events I've ever seen. But what else would you expect from an NFT bro event? I mean, honestly, if it was going to happen anywhere, it's going to happen at a Hop Beast event. Because Hop Beast, I know I say it weird, are the only people that would want this kind of weird, like, purple under blue lighting kind of look, which you only get from these kind of UV lights. And there's a whole bunch of testimonials, a whole lot of Bored Ape owners that have been talking about their experience with this. I read this one to you already from Crypto June, and there's also one here from whatever the hell that is, Feld. Said, "Anyone else's eyes burning from last night, woke up at 3 a.m. with extreme pain and ended up in the ER. I saw a couple reports, but trying to figure out if there was a common thread." And if you scroll through here, you can just see so many people saying, "OMG, yes, me and this other person eyes are burning so bad. Doctor thinks it's pink eye." What? This dude must have went to a doctor that accepts NFT payments, because what the hell is that diagnosis? But yeah, you can just keep scrolling, and you just see a bunch of bored apes saying how their eyes are burning and that their skin is burning, and that overall it wasn't a pleasant experience the day after. All of this stuff, all the symptoms seem to have hit around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. These people are going to be turning into the Bored Ape Blonde Club, I guess, because that's a wild situation. That is just absolutely crazy. You threw an event that exposed about 1%, which is a number they're okay with, of people to this UVC light radiation, which is very, very harmful. And from what I've read, it can also apparently cause cancer because it acts like sunlight, extreme amounts of it. It's just not good for you at all. It's a terrible thing to be exposed to. And honestly, I can see a lot of lawsuits in Bored Ape's future. Rightfully so. They need to be sued, and they need to be held accountable for every bit of medical expenses that people had to deal with because of this situation, because it's just inexcusable. The lack of competence is scary. Like, I'm almost sure that they didn't do this on purpose, unless that whole supervillain thing is true. But even if they didn't do it on purpose, there's still a crime called manslaughter whenever you don't kill someone on purpose, so you still have to face the consequences even if you didn't intend for this to happen. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this whole situation. The apes decided to attend Ape Fest and almost went blind from it, which is crazy that happened. Honestly, there's nothing more embarrassing than being an NFT owner, and specifically being a Bored Ape owner. And if you attended this event, that's going to add even more embarrassment to your resume. Because on top of owning something completely worthless like a JPEG, you now have almost also went blind from attending an event for owning this worthless JPEG. And other than that, I'll catch you in the next one, man. It's just so funny to laugh at NFT things.